Hey guys, alright, welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. I am literally just running home from work to video this, so I'm going to talk really fast and yeah, so I'm really committed to doing these Wednesday videos. It's not like perfect like how I wanted it to be. I wanted to edit it for you, make it more entertaining, but regardless, you know, it's just like the weight loss journey. It's not always going to be perfect, but we just have to do our best to like do as much as we can and have those little baby commitments that we stick to. Like, it's not edited, it's not how I want it to look, but I don't, you know, like my logo and my intro video, I don't have all that, but I'm still uploading my Wednesday videos at the very least. So that's it's the same thing with, you know, the weight loss journey. You have all these things that you wanted to put into place, but as long as you have just like that one little commitment that no matter how crazy life is or things, whatever's going on, you can still hold that little commitment, and that's the stuff that gets us that momentum building. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to answer the Q&A, the questions that were left in the comments from last week's video. I'm going to answer those first and then update you guys on the journey so far. So as always, if you guys have any questions or anything like that, comment down below, and then next week I'll answer your questions. I just ate lunch. So first question. What do you eat every 3 to 4 hours? So I actually just ate one of the little chicken, it's called the Boom Boom wrap, so a little wrap. And that's the thing is, before I used to eat only like 1 or 2 meals a day, but it was like big meals. So basically I'm taking those big meals and cutting them down and eating every 3 to 4 hours. Because just before I was like, just a little small wrap, that's nothing. Like I could just inhale that. But now that I'm actually eating every 3 to 4 hours instead of just twice a day, it actually fills me up, and it's taught me the difference between cravings and hunger, because when you have these small portions, it allows you to actually get physically hungry, whereas before I would just eat so much that I'd be so full and I wouldn't want to eat for hours until I got, you know, like, okay, my blood sugar would go back down and I'd need to eat a whole bunch of food. So now eating every 3 to 4 hours in just these small portions, it fills me up. It's a lot different. It's a different feeling, like feeling the hunger versus cravings. Hunger is going to be more of a physical thing. So that's, and then what I actually eat. So I'm very fortunate that I have a meal prep company that I actually work for now, Fit 5 Meals. They're amazing. Go check them out. We don't do shipping yet, but if you live in Birmingham, Alabama, do check us out. It's amazing. So this is what I eat every day, unless I'm going out to eat or something like that. I just kind of like modify my food for my diet. So it just depends, and that's something that I work with my clients on is finding out what things that they normally eat and how to modify their food so that it fits their diet. They still get to enjoy the things that they like. So here's one of the things, and it's a lot of like the same everyday foods that we eat. It's just has more protein, because the protein is going to fill you up. So this is the beef taco bowl. So it's lettuce, cheese, and ground beef. And then this is one of my favorites. If you follow me and watch my Instagram stories, you see I eat a lot of this. This is our pizza. It's made with cauliflower crust. And I'll tell you guys, I have tried to make a cauliflower crust. I've bought them before. I gave up on them because I didn't like any of them. They fell apart. They tasted like cauliflower. It just wasn't for me. I love these, and I didn't know that they were cauliflower crust until I actually saw it on the ingredients list. So absolutely love these, and the reason why it's pizza, it still has sauce, it still has cheeses, all that stuff, but the reason why this is good for me is because it has a good amount of protein, it fills me up, and the cauliflower crust brings down the carb count. So it's stuff like this. It's really everyday stuff that we eat, modified, smaller portions. The next question is, I've been getting asked to do before and after. So since I don't edit the videos right now, it's kind of hard to show you guys like a before picture, but I will try and like find a way to be able to hold up one of my old pictures or something. So I will stand up. Hopefully you guys can see me. I don't know, but I'll stand up because I know you guys only see like from here up. So let me suck it in. So hopefully you guys can see a little bit of my transformation. My tummy's still not where I want it to be. It's still not something where I like feel good in a bikini, but I definitely feel like I've made a lot of progress. I'm really happy with it. I can tell a difference. I can feel a difference. But I still have a long ways to go, and it's always going to be evolving. Like even when I get my flat tummy, there's going to be something else. I want to grow booty, and it's not about like never being satisfied, but it's about, you know, having these little goals, and it feels good to like accomplish them. It feels good to be like, I'm in the 30s now, like I mean, if you guys have been watching me, it's been years now that I've been like, one day I'll get in the 30s, so keep going because it's worth it. It will happen if you keep on trying. And as a matter of fact, this is gonna go a little off subject, but I was running today and I was just thanking myself for trying so hard, because I feel like that's all any of us are doing in life, is we're just trying to do the best we can with what we know. We're just trying the best to be happy and enjoy our lives. So it's like, no matter where you are, just thank yourself for like trying so hard all the time. That's all we're ever doing, is just trying to be happy, you know? And I was running and I was just feeling good and enjoying and being in the moment. And I literally talked to myself and I was just like, thank you, Sherlina, for always trying. Always trying. When I got to my biggest weight and I thought it was hopeless and all of that, like I kept going, and I just was thanking myself for always trying, even when I doubted things. So keep going, keep trying. It's worth it. It will happen. Just keep pushing. Okay, so keto. Somebody was asking, what do I think about keto? Keto is, I'm going to try and talk really fast because I know my phone is running out of room. Keto is a really good diet on paper. If you feel like you can go the rest of your life without eating carbs, try it out. I personally cannot. I mean, I can, but it's not something I want to do. I enjoy bread, I enjoy carbs, I enjoy pizza, all of that good stuff. So for me, keto is just not for me. But plenty of people out there live the keto lifestyle and eat keto for the rest of their lives. So it's not that it's not a good diet. It's just you have to find out if it's something for you that you would enjoy doing. If you're curious about it, I recommend trying it and giving it a real shot and seeing if you like it. If you feel like it's just not the diet for you, then try something else. That's the biggest thing, is just finding what works for you, because there's plenty of people out there who love keto, and I just am not one of them. I love my carbs. All right, so did I start out eating 3 meals? I started out, I think, eating at least 3 meals a day. I think it was probably 3 to 5 meals is where I started. But the biggest thing I would say my starting point was actually starting the C2 5K program, and that taught me how to run for more than a minute at a time. It starts out running a minute, and that's really where I started, because that's what's got me thinking about my goals and changing my mindset for fitness and weight loss. So that, I would say, that's my really big starting point, because if it wasn't for my runs, I don't think I would have been able to go through with my diet. My best meal for the 3 times a day, I would have to say, is the pizzas. My favorite meal is definitely these. I remember way back when one of my journeys, because you know it's been up and down, I used to love my sprouted bread, grilled cheese. I love grilled cheeses, so I would have sprouted bread, grilled cheese with butter, and a side of turkey so I could have my protein, and that was one of my favorites. All right, sorry guys, I had a phone call, so I'm gonna have to clip this. All right, so, but yeah, that was one of my favorite meals, was the grilled cheese. And I had the turkey on the side to up the protein. All right, so, and I wish I would have written down your name, I'm sorry. You're saying you have no energy when you cut down your carbs, and what to do about that. I would recommend maybe not just cutting out all of your carbs at once. I would recommend just trying to taper down your carbs a little bit at a time, because it's hard to go from like where I was eating pizza and french fries a lot, and to just go and eat absolutely no carbs. I mean, that was hard to do. So it's whatever works best for you, but I think cutting down your macros, cutting down your carbs gradually is really good, because it feels less like you're restricting yourself, but you're making progress. And that's how all of my journey has been so far. It's just been slow progress, but I think it's the best way for me, because it allows it to really be cemented and ingrained into my lifestyle, versus like a quick fix, which I end up, you know, relapsing later on. So slow progress is good progress, because it just makes it last longer. All right, so my journey so far. So you guys know I'm like focusing on getting that 3rd meal in, because that's the busy time of the day. I actually just ate it, I guess about 4 o'clock, so not right at 3 o'clock, but 4 o'clock. Still running a little bit behind. And yesterday, I've just been so busy at work that I was supposed to eat at 3 o'clock. I didn't eat because I was just running around. I remembered like right before, and then I forgot, and then I was like, okay, I've got to go. So I left, went through a drive-thru because I didn't have any food, and sorry, Lahi's trying to eat over there. Went through a drive-thru, was so hungry that I pulled off to the side in the parking lot, ate a bacon cheeseburger without the bun and a side salad, and just ate it right there. And then I had some croutons with the side salad, that's totally fine. But I did notice that I was like, normally when I eat the carbs, it's just, you know, part of my meal. It's not a big deal. But I noticed when I was eating that I was like, oh my gosh, give me the croutons. Like, I wanted all of the carbs. So because I waited so long, I was having this carb craving. So, you know, I still, this is the thing, is like it just because you work on a habit one day and you do well, it doesn't mean it's a habit. It takes time. So it's still something I'm working on. It's still something that, you know, I have to focus on. So I did better today. I got that meal in at 4 o'clock, an hour later, but still got it in. So I'm proud of that. I think my carb craving should be okay today, but I got to tighten it up because I want to make sure it's a habit. And then, yeah, that's it. That's it so far for my journey. It's just keeping up with that third meal of the day. And I'm just at a point right now where I'm still constantly asking myself, what do I have to learn today? Sorry guys, I don't know what happened. I got cut off, but I'm still asking myself what I have to learn today. What do I have to do to grow? Showing myself that self-love, because so much different. Before, I used to kind of beat myself up for why can't I just do this dang thing, and it was really a negative thing. And when you switch it to positive and talk to yourself, and it's possible, you're capable of doing it, you're stronger than you know, you're more capable than you know, and the more you tell yourself that, and every time you kind of beat yourself down, or use that as your red flag to remind yourself, no, you're capable, you're worthy, keep going. Just remind yourself that, and that really, like, kindness to yourself. Treat yourself like you would treat a friend. Talk to yourself like you would treat a friend. So thank you guys so much. Remember to leave your comments down below so I can answer them next week. Love you guys. You're amazing, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.